All right, hey there, home athletes. Happy Wednesday. Mostly a weighted workout today with some body weight in there. There's a few burpees, as you can see. What we've got going on is 20 power cleans, 20 thrusters, 20 push press, 20 hang power snatch, 20 overhead lunges, and 20 front squats. 4 time, right? The idea is to get through those all those movements. I believe that's what, 120 reps. Try to get that done 4 time. And yeah, just to spice it up a little bit, we're gonna stop every minute on the minute and do 5 burpees, right? That's just in there to kind of slow you down a little bit. The burpees are performed at the beginning of every single minute, including the first one. So the workout starts 3, 2, 1, go, 5 burpees. And then you start in on your power cleans. You try to get as many power cleans as you can get done in the remainder of that first minute. And the beginning of the second minute, you stop, do 5 more burpees, and go back to probably the power cleans. And then as soon as you get the 20 power cleans done, you move on to doing thrusters. And so on and so on and so on. Try to keep the burpees to 20 seconds or less. I know here at the gym, I'm going to cap people at 20 seconds. What I anticipate happening is that people at first, the first few minutes, first few rounds, they're like, oh, no problem getting 5 burpees done in less than 20 seconds. But then maybe round 4, round 5, all of a sudden those burpees start slowing down a little bit. And that, starts stretching out to 20 seconds or even past 20 seconds. So keep it at 20 seconds, keep an eye on your clock. Like I said, try to get 5 done in less than 20 seconds. If it starts being longer than 20 seconds, go ahead and turn that into 4 burpees or whatever. So, this workout should ideally take somewhere in the 12 to 18 minute, maybe 20 minutes, right? That's the kind of stimulus you're looking for. And if those burpees start taking you, 25, 30, 35 seconds, it's really going to slow things down. So keep it at 20 on the burpees. All right, so the movements. So I want you to do all these movements with a single weight today. One, ideally, not heavy, but somewhat challenging weight. I mean, I don't you have, this could be a dumbbell, this could be a kettlebell, this could be any number of things that you have, but we're going to do everything with one weight today. So our movements, we have power cleans. And ideally, so to keep it simple, let's go ahead and I will tell you to switch hands, switch sides every 5 reps. Although, if you want to do 10 and 10, that's totally fine. That's up to you. I would say do 5 and 5. One of the challenging aspects of this workout is actually remembering what rep you're on the weighted movement after coming back from your burpees. So yeah, it's like if you do like 13, you do power clean number 13, then you have to stop and do your burpees, and you come back to your power clean, and you're like, wait, how many was that? Is that 12, 13, 14? I don't know. So make a good mental note of where you were on the weighted movements. All right. So power cleans, 1 weight, switching hands every 5. Weight's going to come from the ground. We're going to go between the feet, right? We're touching that weight to the ground right between the feet. Watch me from the side. Hips go back as always, dropping it straight down. Do that big jump, right? We extend the hips hard. We extend the knees and the hips hard. And then we are bringing that dumbbell up to the shoulder and catching with the knees slightly bent. Stand and recover, just like that. From here, keeping the weight nice and close to the body. Part of a good power clean is keeping the elbow close to the rib cage, right? So we do want to try to avoid swinging the weight out in front. That's not good. Keeping the weight close, jump straight up, shrug, catch, and a little bit of a squat right there. Not a full squat, but we're just catching the weight with the knees slightly bent so we absorb the weight, all right? Same thing, other side, 5 reps, jump, shrug, catch it, power clean, all right? First movement. Second movement, thrusters. And again, we'll switch 5 and 5. Dumbbell rides the shoulders. Now we are doing that full squat. So probably a little bit wider with the feet. We're doing a full squat down at the bottom. We're driving up hard with the legs, punching that weight all the way up overhead. Thrusters. 5 on that side, 5 on the other side. Looking for a full squat, full extension of the arm overhead. Next one, push press. Basically with this one, we're taking a step out of the thruster. We're not squatting anymore. We're just starting with that little, what we call a dip, or a slight bend to the knees. We're pushing up hard with the legs and hips again, and then pressing up. So yeah, there are 2 movements in a row where we're going overhead. What do we got after push press? We have hang, power, snatch. All right. So this one, we're going to go back to between the legs again. Well, the weight will come from about knee level. It's our hang position. So it's right here. We jump and shrug again, right? We drive up hard, right? We're driving the heels down to the floor. We're explosively opening up the hips and knees, especially the hips. Make sure you squeeze your butt. We pull the elbow up high, again, keeping the weight close to the body. We turn it over, punch it up overhead, right? Looks like this, from knee level, straight up. Notice my hips are going back, pretty much like all our movements. Driving straight up, snatching that weight, hang, and then just like our power cleans, we're receiving the weight with the knees slightly bent, right? So extend the hips, knees, catch, there you go, hang power snatch. Overhead lunges, a lot of overhead in this workout. So, again, if we're switching 5 and 5, pick a side to start on. I'm starting on my right. I'm gonna lock that shoulder into place, keep the elbow nice and straight, keep the arm nice and close to our ear, and gonna stay in one spot and lunge. Just 1 rep, 2 rep, right? I'm switching legs each time. I'll do 5 total lunges, then I'll switch sides. Same idea on this side, I'll lock it in place. 5 lunges, switching legs, 20 total lunges, 10 per side. And then last movement, finally, last one, we get a little break. We don't have to go overhead, but we are squatting. Front squat, so we're just gonna have that bell on one shoulder. Try to keep that elbow kind of pointing, straight ahead. Ideally, that upper arm is parallel to the floor, and we're gonna squat, all right? I'll do 5 on this side, switch sides. I'll do 5 on this side. And again, accumulating 20 reps total. The idea is to get through your burpees efficiently, but not so quickly that you're totally out of breath, right? Ideally, we're shooting to get our 5 burpees done, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and immediately getting right onto whatever the dumbbell movement is. So, moving with a purpose on the burpees, but not so fast that you're out of breath. You have to stand there. We want to go directly from the burpees to the weights. All right? Oh, and then core midline work. I've been throwing quite a bit of extra core work at you guys today. You really can't do too much core work. A lot of our strength and stability comes from our midline. So today I have 8 rounds for you. Each round is 40 seconds of max flutter kicks, 20 seconds rest, 40 seconds of hollow rocks, 20 seconds of rest, right? So that's 1 round. You're going to do that 8 times to get your timer set up for 40-20, 40-20. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about here. So flutter kicks. This is a common one. Do these every once in a while. Hands underneath the hips. You have the upper back on the floor, especially when you have your baseball cap turned around backwards. There we go. You can let your head rest on the floor, or for a little more abdominal engagement, you can actually roll up on the shoulders of the head. You got to hit that upper abs a little bit better. Legs straight, toes pointed, and we flutter, right? Just like that. I kind of like to keep the heels off the floor. Some people like to touch the floor. I think it's a good idea to keep a few inches off the floor. We just flutter, 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 just like that. And then you're going to get a good burn in this one is the hollow rock. So similar body position. We start on our backs. First thing you do here is you push your belly button down into the floor, right? We want no space underneath the low back, right? If I can slip my hand underneath there, that's not right. But if you push that belly button down the floor, we have the low back flat on the floor. Then legs up, right? As we do that, push the belly button down, lower the legs, point the toes. We're curling the upper back up, and then maintaining that position, we rock. Pretty tough to do. If you can't do it like that, feel free to bend those knees a little bit. Same idea though. We get a little bit of a rock going, just a little less body weight, shorter levers. You can also do that with your arms down rather than the arms up overhead. And barring that, if that's too hard for you to maintain, tuck-ups are actually a pretty good substitute here. And that's where we, again, push the belly button to the floor, and we just bring the knees into the chest. As such, this is a good substitute. So, do what you can with that. Get your timer set up. So it would be, on your timer, it would be 16 rounds total of 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. All right? Any questions, let me know. Have fun. Have a good workout. Hopefully the air's a little bit better tomorrow. I have no idea. We'll see. Take care. Talk to you later.